think you should.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as gas to Bitcoin. So shout out to Neo Racing. So if you guys want to be shouted out in tomorrow's video, please subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment below telling me what your top altcoin is. Otherwise, before I start the technical analysis, I am in the process of interviewing an accounting firm and asking them, pretty much interviewing them, questions about cryptocurrency and how to write this off in taxes, how to claim it as a capital gain, how to claim it as a capital loss, just how to actually claim it as a commodity, buying, selling the cryptocurrency. So if you guys have any questions at all, even if I said them right now, that you want answered, or you just have questions, leave them in the comments below so I have some stuff to use to interview them later in the video. But otherwise, let's just look at the cryptocurrency market cap. I'm just refreshing it right now, and as you can see, if this loads, we are still at 386 billion, so we're not yet over that 400 billion that we're looking to see potentially. The 24-hour volume is 21, Bitcoin dominance 36. I know this is going to sound repetitive, but right now Bitcoin is down 1%. We see Litecoin really not doing much at 139. We see Ethereum at 712. So when we look at Litecoin right now on the daily, you'll notice what exactly is happening. So you can see how we still are using that reversal head and shoulders formation. You can see we have this shoulder, then we have this head right here, this head, something like that, and then now we have this shoulder right here. So now we have, or we're trying to form or complete the second shoulder of this reversal head and shoulders formation. We are anticipating to see it go somewhere at this white line, right at around the 190 mark, right over here. That's where the neckline of this reversal head and shoulders will be. So that's where I'm anticipating or expecting Litecoin to go. Before we do so, though, we are looking to see Litecoin go up high enough to retest this high-low MMA. If you notice right now, we are regaining support at that 134, 135 level that we've used previously as support and resistance, but we're using it right now, and hopefully with enough volume entering the market, we should see that gear up and move back up to retest that high-low MMA. You can clearly see we have not really been above it for long, and we faced much resistance trying to stay above it. So we're really looking for that. Obviously, I was anticipating us to retest that top of the triangle. We were calling that before it happened. And now that we did, we're looking for that movement upwards back to the high-low MMA. It's I believe the high and low middle moving average. I'm not sure if it's the 50 and 100-day middle moving average, but I can always check. And then movement upwards to that neckline, that's what we're looking for, and then a potential breakout to like $200, $250. When we look at Litecoin on the 4-hour, you'll see what exactly the problem is right now. So you can see how we're using 135 as support, but you can see what the issue is. It's this support, it's this high-low MMA. It's this that's acting as resistance right now. So until we can build enough support and pop through that, we're going to keep facing this and keep bashing below it. So with enough pressure and enough volume, we should be able to break, hopefully, right out through it instead of doing what we're doing and just bouncing and then going back down. So with enough volume entering cryptocurrency, we should hopefully be able to break through that. That's what we're looking for. Moving on to Bitcoin, you'll notice what Bitcoin's issue is, and what's very clear to me, is you can see the downtrend that it's starting to form. It has started to use this downtrend and has not been able to break above it. Clearly you can see I only drew it to the 7,889 level, and there's a chance that we could see Bitcoin drop to the $7,880 before it breaks out of that descending triangle. But right now we're really looking for it to break this bearish downtrend right now. And you can see how it did have some support at that high-low MMA, but it did unfortunately break below it. And you'll also see at Bitcoin on the 4-hour where it's having trouble is that 4-hour MMA, and it keeps bouncing off of it. We're looking really good on the RSI, so that's fine. But as for moving upwards and breaking through, that's what we're really trying to face right now, is to really break this downtrend that it has started to create. Let's look at Ethereum right now. Ethereum still looking good. If you invested back here and you have not yet sold, I think you're still in a good position. But, Ethereum hasn't yet to have broken its daily MMA, and it's doing quite well actually, bouncing off of it as support, which is what I was hoping that Litecoin and Bitcoin would do. But it bounced right up off of it, and now it's just consolidating and trading sideways until it can gain enough momentum to break above and hopefully get above this support level that it has right over here. Let's look at Ethereum now on the 4-hour. You'll notice that what it's really doing right now is it's just hugging its 4-hour MMA. It's truly just hugging this right now, and hopefully with enough pressure it can bounce right up off that and retest that resistance right here, and it can hopefully become support as it once was right back here. But you can see how with enough support it should be able to break the 750 and then retest that $860, $850 level. Lastly, let's look at gas. So that is a very clear downtrend, and I just like to draw that first. So I'm seeing a downtrend on gas, something like this. It's possible to make this right here, but I don't like to connect the wicks at the top. So this is probably the best way to draw gas, connecting the top points. And then you can see we have some support levels here. I wouldn't really say a uptrend, but definitely supports right here and here. And then lastly, where it's at currently, what is it, support? That stuff, I think that's where its last support is. But right now what it's having trouble doing is basically it's hanging out right at its high-low MMA. You can see right here. That seems to be the issue for all the cryptos that we've looked at, the top 3 on the chart, as well as gas. It does seem to have a lot of issue right now with that high-low MMA. So we're really looking for enough volume right now to see whether we're going to go up or down. But hopefully if it chills here for long enough, with enough volume moving into the market, we should see this bounce and move it up higher and hopefully retest the top of the downtrend right now. But I'd actually like to draw this all the way down to the bottom, because it is possible that that's how far it can go. But with enough support, it should be able to retest that top of the downtrend. And we'll see where that goes. Lastly, I did want to look at an article quickly before we go. So this article says, should you buy Litecoin now or wait? It says the crypto market is experiencing yet another falter as major players including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin are all on the back foot. Despite getting listed on Gemini, which is the Winklevoss twins, it says they could not be saved from falling into the red zone at that time. So when is this published? This was published the 16th by ABRA. It says, as at the time of this writing, the Litecoin value is down 6.2% in the last 24 hours. Litecoin trading at 137, so similar to where we are now at 140. Litecoin lost over 500 million and now has a market cap of 7.75 billion, but remains the 6th largest cryptocurrency. The digital asset maintains 24-hour volume of $405 million US. It says Litecoin gets BlockNet compatibility. Litecoin users were faced with great new development a couple days ago, which may have been drowned in the sorrow-faltering altcoins. For enthusiasts with foresight, the news would remain something as a joy for Litecoin, which is now compatible with BlockNet protocol. What this means for Litecoin is users and holders, you can now accept payments in cryptocurrency or fiat currency. So I do think that would help the market for the most part. There may be mixed feelings in the camp of Litecoin. However, Litecoin getting compatibility with Blocknet should hopefully help the market and move it up. It says Litecoin to join the free transfer list on ABRA, so I think that's really good news. And then it says Litecoin would soon support free transfers via ABRA, boasts Blocknet compatibility, and is now listed on Gemini. Great news that should be more emphasized on rather than the dropping value. In fact, it's an opportunity to buy cheap. So at the end of the day, that's what it says. You buy cryptocurrency when it's at a deal or a discount. And I think right now it's on sale, and it's a good time to buy because I do anticipate the market to move back up. You know, we still were following charts. We did break that triangle. We were expecting to go down just as high as we went up, and we're due for a run soon. But otherwise, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.